Ready? Can try and get back in on the retake. The Neon, well, we saw Tamazi play it not long ago. It was a failure already. A slightly better start, but it's only going to be the trade. Wingman will be denied, so not even half. No early attempt at the defusal, but the kills are going their way. Woot with one, another coming up for Woot, in fact, and now it's left all on to Runner. He's hit some nice shots, that's a good start, but he's run out of ammo. They're going to defuse before he can even get anywhere near them. And what the damage, the extra orbs will be nice. 35 seconds. Fair few players here, but Trex has done fantastic work. Already getting the openers, they've cleared out Woot as well. That is about as clean as a take into 3 players is ever going to get. Still, you've got the rifle of Benji. 22 seconds. He can try and be disruptive. You expect that they're going to fight the back line. He's going to manage just one. And now it's up to Boo. Now the spike is down on the deck, but with 30 HP, not really anything he can hope to fight here. And just going to try and do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, the time might make it feel exciting, but there really was not a chance for him to deny that.
Unfortunately, they can't pick up each other's. That would definitely help them out a little bit. You can also see the aggressive positioning of Safe. There's someone they need to clear and haven't been able to. The trade almost immediate, and now Trex so fantastic with his utility yesterday, trying to work with those post plants. They got a pop flash ready, and with Woot so desperately low, he'll fall, but the trades are so quick! Rians comes out of that with 3.
It's very hard to read. They go forward for the orb, they start running back. You see Viper's pit was ready to be put down, but it can't be. Then they reposition up top to pipes. I think that's where the pit wants to be used, but they've lost a player in the meantime. It looked like they changed their minds, or maybe just stalled out the play, lost a player for their trouble. Reveal gets them all, though. Shock darts thrown through. It's a target-rich environment, so the damage can be done with just that. And Vitality are stalled, still running into a 4-man stack-up, and there's about to be a big battle around the right side. Safe is the one to take the brunt of that. Again, you're just having Heretics picking off one player, and it's not like Vitality are capitalizing off that by pushing through, by trading. Instead, they're staggering into a later play that, again, I don't see the advantage here. And, well, the fight that comes down has just got so many guns. No one has to watch back there. Trex might be dead. He could get one, but he's in a lot of... They're not checking him. He's in absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Free to step right back into the pit and play late. Advantages doubled up on. Miniboo might as well be dead. He's basically living inside of the Viper's pit on the 5 HP. Deep Mosh going to deny any defuse. I think that covers it. Yeah, they have to back off. Now they go back in through the pit, and you've got a snake bite. That's catching Woot. Now they're all 1 HP. Kix is able to get a free kill to the body of Rians, and with Miniboo left on 5. This round, well, the conclusion seemed to already be written. Now, it's just a formality. A second round finally found for Vite.
From Heretics.
Oh, one step ahead, as usual. Miniboo straight into the fight. What a beautiful push! On the back of the utility, the snake bite used as well. This is gorgeous. And Vitality are left locked out of that control. They have to fight forward just to get the spike back. And Heretics are going to give it to them. Damage done to Safe, they don't know about that, but Sender and Runner left alive in this situation, 3 versus 5. Well, Heretics have been great in the retakes. They might not need one this round.
Even when you see Runner attempting to cross, he's going to be met with some resistance, and obviously the players on the A side are yet to really move. You've got the drone already coming through, but I don't think that will have spotted anything, which might actually be a bit of a false flag for them. Again, though, when you're in a 5 versus 3 scenario, you're not exactly going to rotate your players away.
A bit of a red herring that the B side might be the way it's going. Spike is able to creep across and will be spotted in just a moment. The fight in mid is everything, though. They've lost Runner, and this is the facet that's stopped Vitality from having success in post plants. They haven't been able to send out the mid lurk, to send a player behind to cause the pressure and close out some of these rounds. Instead, it's been full frontal aggression from this attacking side. They won the last with the Viper's pit, but it's not here now. And plenty of players, even if Heretics are rusty on the initial trades, they've got enough bodies to keep throwing at these battles. Huge play needed, and almost, oh, it seemed like Safe had the gap. It's a disruptive play. It's kept close and sent in to maybe detain that spike and slow them. 12 seconds. It caught one, but not the spike. Kix is still lined up, ready to go.
Where are they going? They're saving.
They're going. They're leaving it.
That round has just been lost to time. That is not the way that we wanted to see this one go for Vitality, but again...
Boo decides to start running. If he decides to start running, he's sticking around. And that's a mistake, as we can see Vitality pick him off round the corner. They thought B was open. Heretics finally on the back foot when it comes to early reads, and 5 versus 3 as well. They need a hero to step up and it won't be Woot. Shut down by the Shock Dart, Miniboo, and Rian's left to pick up the pieces. And you can see the benefit for Vitality of bringing those rifles through to the next.
Yeah, this is the best spot they've been in a while. No doubt about that. Turret already going to spot out Miniboo. Rian's still very far away from even getting into any position to help. Shock darts to the back of sight. We'll do at least a little bit of extra damage to safe, and I believe there might be another one, so he's got to be careful about that. 13 HP. They can at least try and make this one costly. Miniboo's going to drop the first, but the problem now, that time ticking and no friends to play with, it's just going to have to be a crazy 1v3, and it isn't going to be. Kicks will put a ton.
They want to focus forward on the site, on stopping that spike from meeting the floor. The wraparound from Boo seems decent. He's in his pit. He's right at the spike planter, and he's got him. 10 seconds left now. They need to pick up the pace, attempting another plant. Boo on his way around the other side, and he's caught them again. The spams are good. Everything's working for Heretics. Locked out of the round are Vitality. Boo with some beautiful play inside the pit. And he even... They've still got a spam to take him down. He's on 1 HP. He's surviving, and he's dead. Just like that. Maybe a follow-up for safe as well. It's Center that picks it up. He's still on top, causing problems. 16 HP, though. Needs to be careful not to overcommit to these fights. He's better staying alive, but Boo's managed to drop him. And with Trex on the floor as well, it's only runner. Spike still needs to be planted. In fact, it's not in the easiest position to retrieve either. And Heretics, well, Boo, you talk about how smart of a player is. He's definitely not hungry to keep fragging. He's in the spawn. This was a ranked game. You might think he's AFK. He's just not allowing Runner the opportunity to push forward and isolate the duel because his teammate's on the other side.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's just like, you know what, Benji, yeah, of all people, you need to practice your clutching. So I'm going to put you into the 1v1. No, he is just that patient, waiting. And because that plant hasn't come down, they're not risking it. They don't want to give him a 1v1 opportunity. Benji is now just wrapping in. Oh, he's got the timing absolutely perfect. Boo won't even get to the site.
Well, the first challenge will be Miniboo's already here, ready to fight, but Runner was ready. He's familiar with his strategy.
It's about as ready as you could be for someone full sprint. And they've got the read
Runner
already. 3 players on this side. Safe's not going to win that opening battle, though. A singular flash. Is it actually going to catch Kicks? It doesn't. So there's going to be a surprise. Trexie's stolen that kill with a shock dart. Always seems to be well placed. And they're holding strong in this scenario. So many low players as well that this Sheriff is becoming more deadly by the second. It's still only going to be a one-man advantage. Benji, he'll go down, and now it's left all on Taboo to try and fight this 1v2. First goes his way, but he's left to just 7 HP. It's a little bit risky from his opponent, but it works out for Sender.
3 players who are ready. There wasn't success to be found last time around, and there won't be this time either. Clean response from Trex. He's been punishing them every time they step foot near that B site. And it's the spike down on the ground again. The wingman deleted, I think, by a snake bite this time. Round already lost by the looks of things.
30 seconds left.
I want to take some weapons out of Vitality's hands. Man's left on 10 HP. He's not going to be the one to win a lot of these battles. But maybe if he can land one of those shots,
Spike down, B.
he might need a few more now.
Are we going to see it for a third round? No, this time safe again. There's a lot in response.
Fury's caught Woot up top, and it's actually followed up. A double kill. Woot and Boo down and out. That's a disaster for Heretics. They can rely on the flank from Benji Fishy, but he almost got picked off by the operator. And now, well, you better bet Vitality are ready. We've seen many rounds for Heretics in the defense. They didn't have to worry about their back. That's not true for Vitality, but they're sent... Oh, they were sent out to find him, but he evaded them. A pixel away from being seen. Now the timing could actually be perfect. Everyone is focused on the site itself. It's safe super far behind. In fact, there might not be anyone for him to pick off. We've already seen Miniboo get aggressive, and Rian's is in the same boat, and the timing absolutely perfect, but now the steps are heard. He's forced to move faster thanks to his team going down. Benji revealing him.
They've used Miniboo early to potentially just get rid of a lot of that utility, but even still, okay, the plant does at least go down. The thing is, they've lost players because they had to push forward. They had to take that space to stop this instant denial. Viper's Pit's going to be used, but Boo, well, he has to retreat. He has to be careful, at least for the moment, because they know exactly where he is.
This is what won the round for Vitality with just pistols. The advantage is there for Vitality at least, though. They've got one extra player here in the defense. They make their way through. Late play by Rian's. Hunter's Fury's available. Will it be needed? That's the question. Clearing out this pit's going to be difficult. They drop right behind him. Safe. He's gone for the top rope play, and he's picked off Woot. But 2 versus 2 with the Vipers still lurking. It's a problem. Snakebite was used earlier, and now Boo is down. A quick run from Rian. He has to speed around that corner, and he can't get there in time. And the success is found, at least this time. Wow. Run as fast as you want. Trex is even faster. Quick flick, and the adjustment is perfect. Down to 45 is Kicks, but a man advantage still sits towards the defenders for now. Kicks in the open, almost had a chance. Here comes Thrash. 2 players close right in, a lot of danger. If that catches them, it's broken just in time. Flash up top. They know there's 2 there. They know where the planter is. All of the information sitting with Heretics. The spam, it's almost deadly, but a few shots whizzing past the head means Heretics at least reset. Lockdown, though, a big problem now. They can't deal with this, and they'll have to fall back, playing in the back yellow. And that's exactly what they're going to do, isn't it? They know that these players have to be in that corner. Snakebite in, Shock Dart in, but a small gap, and they're safe. Reveal doesn't catch them, and Heretics win out the fights. It's Benji Fishy for 2 around back yellow, and I don't know how Boo got his.
This is the worst case scenario.
Yeah, but they're not. No, look, Pit's down on B. You go A. It's that simple. Maybe the mid split, but they've committed to it. Kicks down, a victim of a similar play to what he made happen in the last. Mini Boo's doubled up on the entry. And Sender, well, he's got his pit. Not anymore. It's gone now. Nowhere safe to hide. Well, he's probably better off. I think he'll be saving this weapon. I don't know how Sender feels about his chances in a 1v5, and Bladestorm, though, is going to back them up and give Safe something to fight with. Sender, on the other hand, has got nothing, not even a point of health. Early fight for Miniboo, greatly successful. He's in for more, too.
Again, good counter, you two. At least electing them a little bit. Kicks only going to be able to find one. His teammate's been lost. In fact, he's been blindsided. Runner trying his best. He's done an awful lot of damage. Woot tag low, but look at the wraparound. Miniboo just taking that extra space and now going to go hunting. Safe is completely blind. Bladestorm in hand, and he will get nothing because they either have to try and run across, which is what they're going to do. They're going to use their opponent's own utility, and Rians has just killed Safe straight through. Again, though, that plant's just about going to come through, and 2 players stuck towards this corner. Not expecting Trex to swing. Puts disadvantage back for Vitality. Another left all onto Boo, and they know exactly where he is. 15 left in the clip, and he's not even going to get to fire any of them. Runner gets 3 kills.
Crash back online seems to be the mission. Kicks it straight in and straight out. Dropped, but Safe good for the double up. Maintaining the control, and now they all focus on the site. Just as the plant is coming down, I like this aggression from Heretics. Rienz goes into the spawn, and himself and Benji have claimed another safe haven to fight from. Or so they think. There is another player wrapping his way around. The timing just about missing them. The wall covering the retreat. And Sender, okay, he's got them. The surprise eventually capitalizing for one, and Rienz has to fall back. He's decayed down low, and the spam gets him. It's again into the hands of Boo. He had a 1v3 on this site last time, but now the spike is planted and one less player to take down. A difficult one, though. Sender still not spotted and now swinging. The orb blocking out any control, and the tap there. Boo has to be worried about it. He wants to get in there, see if they're actually defusing it. It is being stuck now, halfway at least. The spam not going to stop them. They've almost got it defused, and it's Runner to land the shot that guarantees an overtime. Viper toxins have to go back up. They have to be recharged first. Timing of this round not ideal. Instead, they're going to push forward as the toxins fall. A good opening start with Trex and Runner finding some, but Benji is dug deep. They've stopped the plant, forcing it to another position. Boo's caught one. Benji not going to deny the spike. Instead, it's Boo picking every single player apart and leaving Sender on 46. He can't even escape. He's being watched on the way back and has to win the fight. He'll close the distance, but the steps are heard. And now they've grouped up at 2 versus 1. 11 HP for Sender. It's down to the wire. A few well-placed shots could get him out of this position, but it's Boo to answer back his 4th kill. Thrash should be online. Should be there to work with Runner. He's got a chance up close, and some teammates coming in to back him up, but they've seen him. They know that he's here. Easy kill to start, and Woot's the one to find it. That's Thrash online for the late round. A disaster for Vitality. 2 versus 4, and getting back in is going to be tough. Made impossible, perhaps, by the Thrash. Safe finds one, but now detained, and all they need to do is kill Trex. All they need to do is drop that man, but he's left in a 1v1. Drone out, caught Woot. Woot fires back. 4 kills in both OT rounds. It's Boo and Woot. Now be Sunset compared. It's been strong for the side of Heretics to start, though, isn't it? They've lost Miniboo already. And a 4 versus 5 emerges, defensive side. Now starting to rotate in. Here come the numbers. Backside fight for Heretics is where they hope to turn the tides. And Benji's done well with Boo trading out. It's back to a 2 versus 2. The smoke push around. Rien's on the corner. He'll be blinded up. The paranoia's caught him. He can't see a thing, but he gets his vision back, and they haven't cleared the corner. Swapping out to the Ghost, and it's himself and Boo. A contact play with a smoke that has to be walked through. They both swing and clean it up. What a This is Sunset. This is the team we saw do this most consistently. Post-plant setup, narrow laneway where only half of the spike base is available for the defuse. You have to fight into main through the smoke. The flashes help, and Sender's doubled up, so is Safe. They're right on it. Miniboo round the back though has denied the defuse. He's bought himself a little bit more time. 2 players to take down, a weak weapon to do it with. The spam is good for 1, and the time.
Timing here is going to be everything. Ends up peaking a firing squad as Miniboo reveals himself, and then Woot and Rien's alongside it. Now the time is ticking. 25 seconds to make their move. A lot of counter utility thrown in to try and slow them down as much as possible. Kicks has done well. 18 seconds now. That clock continues to tick, and Runner's trying to come in from behind. The spike yet to make it to the site, and they need to deal with Sender. They don't even know where he is. He's just going to try and jump down and potentially deny the plant, which he's not quite going to be able to do around the corner. The sprint comes in, though, and Trex has done fantastic. Just doing work with the Stinger. Boo, still here. Doesn't connect that shot, and I feel like that might be the round over. Any further chance they know exactly where he is. The spam up to Trex has done well. They're still yet to get this anywhere near half, but he's so desperately low on HP that this just doesn't seem to be possible. Well, a little bit shaky in the end for Runner, but to get him into support. But the fact is, an elevated spot for Boo, and Miniboo now finding another. Well, that rotation was needed as he's the only one left.
They put every credit on the line on the attack side, and here's the reward. 5 versus 3 post-plant. Miniboo low, everyone else in fighting condition. And the Outlaw already out of the round, which was a big threat for 4 players who came in on light shields, who took the initial fight against it as well. It was a blind side for Vitality, and Boo up top, able to pick off Safe, assist on the kill to Sender, and leave Kick sending it to the other side of the map.
Main crux of the job.
Hoping that someone runs into the trip, probably his best chance. Up close here, Sender had an opportunity, catching Miniboo jumping. Hunter's Fury goes through, catches Benji. Runner and Kicks, up for 1, Safe, Salt grabs it, and it's down to Woot. Indeed, the time seems to be a bit of an issue, but more so than that is the lack of players left on the attack. Woot looking to save, grabbing an orb and getting out of here with his ult online for the next, and that'll be all they get. 3-3.
Side of the map, it would have to be a pretty big play. Utility removed straight in, and Save has just popped every single head. He's taken down Woot. He's the only one still, well, not standing, but surviving. But the rest of them have just been obliterated. 20 seconds left as the spike hits the deck, and well, honestly, the rest are just going to run away. Not even up to try and face this man in that kind of form.
Well, I have to say, Vitality's protocols on the defense have been looking very good so far. Heretics pushing through a number of times, not finding the contact they're looking for. The setups have been scary enough that they don't want to commit. Think of last round.
Can they hold on this time?
Good shot, great damage. It makes it easy for Runner to follow up onto Woot. He was down to 17 HP. Hunter's Fury, though, fired out in response, and it's got a double connection. Kicks and Trex out of the round. Heretics with the advantage. This is what they've been looking for, but they still have to convert the round. Good trade by Boo. Keeps the favor in their hands. The tap is about to go through. Runner waiting for the spams, wants to strike as they go for the reloads. Perhaps spam back at some of these shots at the tracers, but nothing's landing. The time stalling out. Nice shot. Okay, Safe finds one. The spams in the other direction are where the real success is found, halfway already. And then Safe goes down. That might be the round done. Runner needs kills, needs them fast, and in fact, I think the time is already gone. He's out of here. And Boo on the back of the flash, but unfortunately Sender can see clearly now. Never mind, he's gone. Trex able only for 1. The numbers neck and neck with the space taken by Miniboo. They will quickly be taking it to the A site for the plant. Post-plant setup, rifle retrieved as well by Miniboo, so he's armed to the teeth. Doesn't need to use the finger guns in his next fight. A very good start for Heretics. Vitality grouped up as 3 for the retake. This is going to be a big test for them. They've got an ult on Runner to try to find these players, but they haven't got any bodies close by to land that information to throw the hat at. The problem is this 2-man push around the side, perfectly timed as Kicks wanted to drop.
And now revealed at the backside as well. Rian still holding. Stun out. It's going to be the fight won by Safe, though. Putting things back into a 2 versus 2 scenario. Shock Dart's doing a little bit of chip damage, but even still, they get on this defuse. Safe is guarding it, and now already at half. Rien's needs both kills. He's going to deny the person actually defusing. Safe in there. Already Hunter's Fury being used, and actually catches a kill. Catches Runner with a tag. 30 HP trying to fight this one, but he's not going to be able to. And Safe's ultimate is shut down immediately. It's left on to Kicks. The fragment not quite going to reach. And he's used the ultimate. But at this point, all it's really going to do is remove those counter abilities. Doesn't have the smoke, can't force them into any awkward fights. And you can see that Boo's only plan is to just try and continuously jump peek. You could take away his smokes, you could take away whatever abilities he has, but at this point, he's just working as bait, just working to try and frustrate Kicks in these latter round scenarios. Everybody else is not even giving him an inch, not peeking at all, and Boo.
Instead of falling back to the choke points, looks like they want to make this costly. Fighting forward, flashes deterred them for a moment, but Safe is still peeking periodically. Nade goes down, but they're already in. The spin through by Mini Boo. It's messy, but he gets there eventually. Safe now stepping up. That's his double already. That's a triple out of Safe. He's reloaded for more, looking for the ace, and he'll find it! Safe steps up yet again!
The thing is, though, there's still a way to go. And he's already taken a hell of a lot of damage. And Benji's just going to wipe them out.
He's run out of ammo. That's the only way to stop him in this round. Vitality. Oh, they've done so much damage. Rien's and Woot super low. This could be a much more doable situation. A bite-sized one that almost ended up coming through. That kill from Runner landed a few more bullets to Benji, and this is a very tough round.
Okay.
He's got another. Well, the wall bangs are off the charts so far, but Trek still has 3 to take down. And sure, Benji was softened up by Runner. There'll be a few more targets firing back at him. Smoke walking off his side. The spam gives it away. Benji's up close, ready for the fight and landing it. Well, yeah, their back is open. There could easily be a walk straight through. You've got the camera, though, popped up as soon as the abilities come back online. They know now back is clear. Paranoia from center. Might even come in a little bit later. Around the back already is Mini Boo. He's good for one up top, but Safe steps up to the plate yet again. A double from this man, shutting down the retake. Might be unexpected. In fact, it is, but they've spotted him just in time. Cage to cover his retreat. The plan secured at least, but he's not out just yet. Hot on his heels was Mini Boo. The trades are good, with Vitality coming ahead, but Benji fishy. He steps up. Ult used now for the information, and they could potentially manage to isolate the fight in towards Kicks. He doesn't know that there's a player watching him from the side. The defuse tapped should draw him into the open. The paranoia, though, gives it away. Kicks popping the flash of his own. Player up top, but Boo doesn't know where he's gone. And Kicks found him in time. With no defuse underway, the pressure's off Vitality. They just need to run the clock down on Benji, who is sticking it. Okay, there we go. The swing is found, and so Cage. Nice space taken. Sights theirs, and it's Boo firing back this time. He's got Kicks. Spike down, that gives them the information. Shock darts through for up close. That is going to be the trap destroyed at least. Team Heretics with the advantage on the retake. 6 rounds in a row needed.
If he sticks this, he's dead. Oh, he should be dead. Mini Boo was waiting for someone to try and make a play from behind, and the aggressive spot from Safe hasn't worked either. A round looking almost guaranteed, unless Trex and now just Runner have anything to say about it. The swing through, the timing not bad, but
the spams are decent. The wallbangs almost dropped them. Mini Boo stepping up for his 3rd kill in the round, and with Boo onto Runner, it's Trex left alone. A little bit far away from the action. No abilities to be used. Woot low. Boo tagged a little bit, tickled up, but
30 seconds left.
Oh, if he fired that through, he could have landed it straight onto Woot, eliminated a player. Oh, it would have been nice. But with 20 seconds left, he's going to wait for the smoke to fade and see if he can catch a player off guard. He might have a chance, but just about misses the timing. Shock dart, he hears the player jumping on the back. Shock's fired through, it's not got the kill. In fact, I don't think it even did damage. That time, just about. Woot misses the jump, but 15 HP, it's enough to keep him alive, to keep being a problem. By the looks of it, there'll be no chance.
On him.
He's been hit by the reveal. If only that was the shock dart.
So a massively late lurk from Runner that they're still trying to deal with. Even just the time that he's buying them is going to cause issues, but he's taken a kill as well. That's Rian's gone. Reveal's gone, causing them issues. And now look at the aggressive post plant that we have. Checking that flank right up in the face is going to be safe. They might not expect this.
Well, it's the flash from Kicks. Oh, there's no flash from Kicks. It hasn't come through. In fact, they're just dry peeking it. It's Miniboo to take the opening. Safe, only good for one. It's a rare occasion with Kicks having to clutch it out. 1 versus 2 and shot in the side by Benji. Players, and they're sent back to make a late play, presumably to the A site already after catching Rian's, and I don't know if they know Miniboo's here. What? They've got the shot anyways. I'll need that one, and I'm just gonna say, slow it way down. Let's see if we've got a chance. Heretics, they might be in trouble. This could be the end. Booze dropped the spike. 8 seconds left. They've got to go quick. They've got to get in there and start the plant. And it might be just in time. Down to a fraction of a second. Killed by Woot. He's up close. Spike planted. It is indeed just across the line. And Benji Fishy was waiting on the other side of the map just in case they had ran low on time. But again, a fraction of a second in it, and they've bought themselves a 1v2.
He's just about going to spot out Sender, but doesn't get the tag. Trex is waiting, and Sender will close it. A map that nobody had managed to beat Heretics on in 10 previous attempts. He's under pressure. Sees already going through, and the wraparound from Rian's, well, it was expected. Already catching that opener for the side of Vitality.
Vitality with the advantage to work with, and after taking space and an orb, they'll wrap their way back around to the B side. At least for now, that seems to be the case. Moving to spawn where they can up the pace, and it looks like it'll be a pretty wide open site. It's only Boo from Team Heretics waiting on this B side. He's on long and has the ability to get out of here by taking the teleporter. Now that he's crossed back, he'll be falling to the site and hoping they don't catch him from hookah. Some steps were heard, and there's the info. He's seen so many of them. The molly to slow them down. He's sticking around. I thought he would have went back to the site already. Instead, he's going to nestle his spot underneath inside hookah. Oh, he's got a little gap in the wall. I love this. And he smoked himself off.
30 seconds left.
It's so ratty. The support util as well is even better from Woot. He's going to give them an opener back. The shot's not quite as nice from Miniboo though. But even still, 20 seconds left. The rest of the players ready and waiting. Woot's managed to hold the line at least a little bit longer. Benji finds another. This is somehow turning into their favor. But Wingman has managed to get that plant off. The spot of at least one of them as the swing comes out. And even though the ideas were good from Heretics, the round still goes Vitality's way.
Yeah, there was some great look aware of this at all. In fact, he's got his back turned with players on the other side. It's free for Sender. Comes at the cost of Trex's life. But that is a trade that they are happy to take. 3 versus 2. And Woot on a sliver of health after the Outlaw fight.
Worth it. That's the thing. I can only assume that
Spike planted.
I might just opt to fall back off of this one, especially with Thrash available. There almost needs to be a mistake, and let's be real, the mistake has already been made in this round. Trex might feel a little hard done by, but it was definitely worthwhile. And Woot is basically waiting to see if anybody gives him the face. Now, Boo, oh, don't tell me he's going to get away with it. Oh, thank God. Somebody finally kills a man that should have been dead long, long ago. But even still, a hell of a lot for Boo still to do. The time already ticking down and not having the knowledge of where these players are. Going for it might be risky, but he's managed to find one of them quickly. Even still, getting the plant from here is not going to be possible. The nade will deny it, and Safe was just playing the game to make sure that it's denied. It will be a triple kill.
It's good to see the win in his sails early on. Now, a lot of weaknesses for Heretics in this round. One of the pistols is already dealt with, and Benji and Miniboo also have some light shields across the board too, which makes Runner a deadly threat. But Benji Fishy's quick to adjust. That's one! Make it 2 for Benji! His Sheriff is clean! Benji Fishy's 4K has put Heretics probably on the board. With 30 HP left, he's looking for the ace, and, well, he's gonna have a chance for it. The shot fired doesn't land onto Trex, and he's sneaking ever closer to the angle. Here's your chance, Benji. Safe did it earlier, and now Benji Fishy matches an ace. Oh, no he doesn't.
Information definitely there. A lot of counter utility being expended, and in fact, Miniboo's going to make a play off of it. He wants to try and get back into this round. 2 kills already. The trade's thick and fast, keeping this one at least even for the moment, but retreating might be difficult. Runner is going to take a nasty tag, and there's nowhere to go but back into the fray. The spike down on the deck, and a crossfire that's not going to be easy to break. Miniboo has been fighting tooth and nail throughout this round, but he is waiting for the contact of his teammate Boo. And there should be no way out of this round. It would have to be an immediate response, and well, it's not even going to be needed. Already in position as well.
Crash back.
Spike planted.
Crash going to be sent out. So much info already there. It's actually caught Miniboo. That's a mistake. He was right in front of everyone, and because of that, there are guns to be had. He's almost hand-delivered one. In fact, into the hands of Safe. There's nobody worse that could have gone to. Viper's Pit also used. This is now a problematic scenario. Safe has already found another, but it comes down to an even scenario, a 2v2. The health going back up, but Sender's in a great position, and now it's left all on to Benji. It's going to be a pack. They're going to try and wrap him behind him. They got to be careful here.
Well, they weren't. Brazenly swinging into the angle, and Safe is too happy to punish. Boo left the 36, is in trouble. Showstopper used. This is the round they want to fight for. The Showstopper not going to land, and the pressure applied right after from both sides. It's Safe to find each kill. All three have been him, one with a nade, and two with the rifle. And now we look to Rienz and Benji Fishy. 2 versus 5 on the retake. They're not feeling it after seeing that Vito, but, well, they might have something in it. Showstopper can't even find the kill. Runner's too quick with a wall bang headshot, and the site is theirs. Vitality taking it by storm. And there is a thrash for Rienz. That kill's huge. Okay, equalizing the numbers and taking away the main smoke. Some are already down, but thrash now going through, clearing out the back and finding one for free.
That's going to deny Rienz. Annoyingly, he's actually the player that has themselves also with the ultimate online. So a counter thrash, immediate, and that leaves Runner in trouble, but obviously Rienz is a little bit worried there's another player there, and he was right, but he catches both with the flash. Leaves one blind for Woot to kill, kills the other himself. Now it's left to Safe, but this time there is no hope. Woot will be there to shut him out. That can't happen.
Yeah, I think they realized once the Haunt got thrown through that he's just a lot closer and he can't get away. Content to force the fight. Nice reveal. Where's the follow? There it is. The shot lands eventually, and Woot will lose his life on an ambitious play while blinded, but the rest of the squad still holding strong with Sender up top. He's got 2 players coming right at him. Not an easy fight to win, and not one he'll claim. Safe now. Last man standing. Something makes me believe he can win that from what I've seen before, but not this time. Heretics, very hard to react to, and a good punish. Taking a player off the side of Vitality for the post plant, now split into 2 sides. You've got Long and you've got Elbow to deal with, and it's not easy. Safe falls after just 1 though in the plant. The defuse, in fact, already halfway. They've got to be careful, and indeed, there is a big swing. Some momentum, the defenders. We said we wanted to see Vitality with a big lead. At least some foundation to play from. Hello! Safe's right up close. There could still be a chance. A 2-round gap and a pistol. Start to run away with it. Put up enough of a buffer that Heretics' attack side won't be quite as scary. With Woot down, with Mini Boot down, it looks like that's the reality we live in. Plant to be secured any second now. It's Safe planting, and that's a Showstopper online. 1 target left to find. Benji Fishy up against the world. Not just the 4 players, but the rocket launcher of Safe that he's all too keen to use. Last round, he ain't gonna be using it in the next, and, well, yeah.
No chance.
Pick your poison,
That's
a rocket or a
times.
sniper. Absolutely. For Vitality, it's gonna carry a lot of weight here in this pistol, and that started out beautifully. Another nade for Safe, but he won't get to fire it off. Luckily, Sender's already here. And although Boo drops him, he's got 2 more to deal with. Spike down in the open, and he's a little slow getting there. He didn't know the other players weren't on site, but now they most certainly are. Stacked up and ready with a Viper wall blocking him out. Thought he was gonna go back, play around through hookah, but I think he probably has a better chance walking out along without having to make the jump.
This is the thing. Well, Trex has spotted an angle. It's probably the last man you want to be up against in these sort of positions. The most cerebral player when it comes to Team Heretics. They're trying to fight this one together, but he's not giving them a chance. Looking for some shots through the screen. Molotov just to make sure nobody's snuck into the close corner. And well, the high-low.
He's activated, where he's finding a little bit more success, and his confidence can go right back up high. For Rienz, well, it won't be his round to do that. He's been shut down by Runner with an opening pick, and Vitality, they've got themselves at least an advantage in numbers, but they still have a few nasty positions to root out. Mini Boo, inside the lamps, this could be his chance.
The fight between the fades, and Trex is so patient. Mini Boo is only going to manage the one, and now already that defusal has begun. Molotov, it's not going to stop it from getting it to half. In fact, I don't know if it's going to stop it at all. It's not. Eventually, they kill off. Seize has caught. They're not going to be able to leave. Not going to be able to get out of that smoke. That'll be one of the blast packs gone. However, Rienz has still managed the opener. Kicks with a response. Looking for a little bit more, but they hold the line. The Boo brothers strong. And while Runner a little bit too far away from the action. Well, that snake bite might have delayed, but it definitely wouldn't have delayed it for a minute. Oh, the thing is they've got the finances. He can try and risk it through, but the orb there didn't want to get isolated. We'll get one on the other side, and while the aggression fails until Trex somehow corrects his aim in time, and he's looking for a little bit more. 3 kills. Spike down though. They're gonna have the Thrash available. Rian's desperately trying to find a place to use it. Both going in. He might just get caught because of it, but Boo has also found a kill. It's gonna be left onto the IGL as he tries to escape. Boo looking to hold the line, but he's just not in a position to do anything. He wants to try and play that post farm, but it will go to half. There's nothing he can do to deny that. And now with the time ticking away, 2 players still to find. They are just waiting for him to make a mistake, to make a move, and kicks too quick. 12.
Oh, they're in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble.
Immediate nightfall. That's 1 player killed. Sender's still standing, but only for a second. Miniboo immediately looks to try and recharge that ult, picks up an orb, and the plant will come through. Trex already tagged up. This retake's not going to be easy.
Nice snake bite. Boo's forced into the corner. His HP is ticking down. He's down to 14 before he eventually leaves, conscious of a spam. Woot falls, and with Boo low, this could be very scary. In fact, Miniboo, he was decayed, but he's getting his HP back. A few points of it tipped off here. He's down to 6 and caught by Trex. Okay, with Boo low, this is getting very scary indeed. The IGL still able to put up 1, and Rienz does his own work. It's safe, having to clutch this all the way, and Boo still survives, thrives in the late round.
There goes that nightfall. Information garnered, but they will be able to stop the plant. 20 seconds late. Safe is now the last line of defense on this site. He's trying his best to deny that plant, but the Viper's Pit should confirm it unless he has something crazy with the spam, and in fact, it's back the other way.
It looks now like that's enough. And Vitality are even conceding. Sending it to the other side of the map, but the weapons carrying them through. All they have to do is look forward. Orbital strike in play for Boo as well. A big factor for this post plant. That's why he's gone back down on mid, and they're just harassing them on the way out, spamming through smokes, blast packing out. And now they keep this clock running down, knowing that they've got the abilities to stop the defuse and to make it even more difficult.
Miniboo's only goal was to buy as much time as humanly possible. Rienz is just spamming through the smoke. It's like it's not even there. 3 kills. There was a Molotov on the spike just in case there was any danger.
And overtime is guaranteed.
It's been a brawl. It's been a battle. Runner at least gets 1. That's something to play with. Keeps things even for now, but it's going to be pressure put onto Kicks. Desperately trying to slow them down. Safe has gone running. He's trying to sprint in to help his teammate out, but Woot's going to ruin him with that shorty. Safe, as said, he was 20 and 9, now 21 and 17. He has gone quiet, deadly quiet for his standards. A rotation coming through. And they've got to try and find a way back in.
Yeah, 1 and 8 since that 20 to 9. It's not a pretty look. He was activated, but now shut down. So is Woot, though. Here we go. Team Heretics losing some players. Benji Fishy manages to answer back up on the sender, but here, a big response from Vitality, leaving it on to Safe. He slowed down, but this could be his chance. The time is going to be a huge factor. Stepping in during the molly. Just 1 bullet needed, and there it is. Straight to the head by Boo.
They're now making their move onto A.
Remember Jan's flash B long 10 seconds ago. They know now that there's no one there. It has to be the A hit. They're ready for it, but Woot's still the first to fall. Trex and Safe are answering up. Vitality needs some hope, and it looks like they're the ones to deliver it. Although the molly takes down Safe, it's worth it. They've taken the space. Runner and Trex both low. The utility damage is pretty massive, and Heretics have thrived in these positions because of it. But without Miniboo and without Woot, this is a big challenge for the squad. Man disadvantage, and shots need to hit.
Paranoia thrown through. 2 players here under pressure, and Rienz has managed to level things up. Runner already tagged, same for Trex. And the time is going to be ticking. I assume he's going to retrieve the wingman, but there just isn't time. Already peeking out 1 by 1, and they take those fights. They take the round. Patient just, yeah, it's going to be on to Runner. Straight away taking that fight, but he's only going to get the 1.
It's close for Trex. Those bullets whiz past the head. We're still neck and neck, still equal. Sees through, doesn't land much. These players actually looking to fight. Team Heretics are upping the pace, trying to spam through that choke point. Already ahead of it was Safe, but he's tagged down low. A little bit of that is decay, and it will bring him right back center. A little whiffy at the start, but he gets there with Trex up in heaven. It looks like Vitality might just be seconds away from closing this. They have to be careful of Rian's. He wasn't cleared in the corner, and he manages to find one. The 1v1, the Thrash. Which way does he go? The right way, but a little bit shallow. Kicks is still ready to fight. The shot now going to be everything, and it's Kicks to land it. The shot that sends them to champs. The defuse will be found, and 14-12.